Topic: Safety indicators for milk and dairy products. Lecture 13. Contents: Introduction, Composition of milk, milk flavor, contamination of milk products, physical properties, nutritive value, various milk products, processing of milk, storage of milk, recent researches. Introduction: Milk is the food which exclusively sustains us during the first few months of life. Raw milk, the lacteal secretion, practically free from colostrum, obtained by the complete milking of one or more healthy cows, PMO. The term milk is also used for white color, non-animal beverages resembling milk in color and texture such as soy milk, rice milk, almond milk, and coconut milk. Composition of milk: water, 87 to 88% carbohydrate, approximately 5%, mainly lactose, right pointing arrow, lactic acid by bacterial fermentation in heated milk products, e.g., in condensed milk. There is also lactulose, which is a little sweeter, fat, 3 to 4% in whole milk, contains fat-soluble vitamins, pigment carotene and xanthrophols, contains cholesterol and phospholipids but is primarily TGs, 95%. The fat in milk occurs in the form of droplets or globules, surrounded by a membrane and emulsified in the milk serum part, the whey part or the watery part. Milk is an OW emulsion which is not naturally physically stable. That is why creaming occurs if it is left to stand. Protein, 3 to 4%. Casein, 80% of milk protein. The casein is arranged in superstructures called micelles, which consist of protein together with phosphate, citrate and calcium. The caseins are actually a group of similar proteins, which can be separated from the other milk proteins by acidification to a pH of 4.6 IP. The casein micelles also may be coagulated by addition of the enzyme renin. Whey proteins, 20% of milk protein, lactalbumin, lactoglobulin and immunoglobulin. Whey proteins are more hydrated than casein and are denatured and precipitated by heat rather than by acid. Other protein components include enzymes such as lipase, protease, and alkaline phosphatase, which hydrolyzes TGs, proteins, and phosphate esters, respectively. The milk proteins are of high BV and are readily used by the body. Vitamins and minerals. Vitamins A, B6, B12, C, D, K, E, thiamine, niacin, biotin, riboflavin, folates, and pantothenic acid. Vitamin A is naturally in the fat component of whole milk and more may be added prior to sale. Whole milk is generally 98% fortified with vitamin D because it is naturally present only in small amounts. Low-fat and non-fat milk are fortified with both of these fat-soluble vitamins because milk fat is reduced or absent. Minerals Ca and P. Approximately 1% of milk Ca is present is calcium caseinate, calcium phosphate and calcium citrate. Other minerals present are chloride, magnesium, potassium, sodium, and sulfur. Flavor of milk. The flavor of milk is mild and slightly sweet. The characteristic mouth feel is due to the presence of emulsified fat, colloidally dispersed proteins, the carbohydrate lactose, and milk salts. Fresh milk contains acetone, acetaldehyde, methyl ketones, and SFAs that provide aroma. Flavor treatment, to standardize the odor and flavor, typically follows pasteurization. In this treatment process, milk is instantly heated to 195 F, 91 C, with live steam, injected directly into the product, and subsequently subject to a vacuum that removes volatile off flavors and evaporates excess water produced from the steam. Less desirable, barny or rancid flavors, or other off flavors, may be due to the following: slightly cooked flavor from excessive pasteurization temperatures, animal feed, including ragweed and other weeds, or wild onion from the field. Lipase activity causes rancidity of the fat, unless destroyed by the heat of pasteurization. Or, the short-chain butyric acid may produce an off odor or off flavor due to bacteria rather than lipase in the emulsified water of milk. Light-induced flavor changes in the proteins and riboflavin because VB2 acts as a photosynthesizer. Stage of lactation of the cow. Few types of microorganisms found in milk. Streptococcus lactis, Achromobacter bacillus subtilis coliform bacteria. Nutritive value: good quality protein and BV is over 90%. Lysine is abundance. Easily digestible fat containing 2.1% linoleic acid, 0.5% linolenic acid and 0.14% arachidonic acid. Only substance that contain lactose, which is essential for synthesis of myelin sheath. Galactose favors the growth of lactobacillus in intestine and decrease the pH, thus favoring Ca absorption. Also increases the permeability of small intestine for Ca+2. Poor source of iron and Vc, not a good source of niacin but excellent source of tryptophan. Major source of calcium and riboflavin. Composition of milk from different species. Your questions.